hopefully this place won't be nearly as dangerous as the waters around it. Whoa! What is that thing? Is that what I need the mortar for? There's also a ton of downed planes, which... Is this supposed to be like the Bermuda Triangle? Is that what this is supposed to represent? It seems pretty tropical. I don't know. I'm not sure what to expect. So everything I'm doing right at this point is just speculation. I should just shut up and see what this place has to offer. All the trees seem so creaky, cracky, and crunchy. It kind of makes my skin crawl, even though it shouldn't. Honestly, if anyone's been out in the middle of the woods really late at night, especially if you've been out camping in a strange area you've never been before, you will be shocked at how loud the forest is. I'm not an avid hunter, but I do go hunting from time to time. Really, I'm not like a trophy collector. I just go and I hunt for food, basically. Whenever what? A mortar barrel? Do I sell that? Maybe I should hang on to that one. That is not jewelry. If I stumbled upon a secret. Maybe I could get weapons for once? My God, that would be amazing. If I could put a cannon on my little fishing vessel, I will be so happy. For once, I could fight back. I don't know. I doubt this game's gonna give me the means to fight back. Think of all the gigantic creatures we could bring down. We could feed so many towns. Whoa! What is that thing? Is that what I need the mortar for? I think something's watching us. Weird tentacly eyes staring out from the murk and the muck. Which is very similar to what I imagine it would be like living in Florida. Anyone who lives in Florida, can you confirm? Are there weird, strange eyes staring up at you, and are you constantly in fear of alligators? Also, Australia. The same question, but crocodiles. That would be so intimidating. You're just kind of going for a swim in your local river, and you just happen to be looking the other direction. And then you hear like this really loud crash and splash, and like 10 feet away from you, a squirrel gets just chomped in half by a crocodile. How scary would that be? Because that could have been you. Ugh, I hate it. This is why I don't like the water. At least on dry land, most of the time, not all the time, you can see what's coming, and you can kind of be prepared for it. Which, now that I say that out loud, might actually be worse. It might be just easier if whatever's gonna get you just gets you, instead of you seeing it sprinting at you head first miles away, and you're like desperately trying to get away, your heart pounding, your feet just screaming as you sprint as fast as you can. It's slowly gaining on you, your anxiety building, and suddenly, without warning, it goes dark. Well, not after all of the horrendous ripping and shredding, I'm sure, but I would like to leave that part out. Still touching rocks, though, so hey, we got that going for us, besides the fact that I scared the crap out of myself with my made-up story about being chased down by wild animals. Hold on, before I get back to spouting more nonsense, what is this thing? It's like a trap! Are we supposed to force the tentacly eye thing through that hoop? Why? How? If I was a tentacly eye thing, I would not go into small spaces like that. Especially if I was giant. I would just devour towns. There it is. It's over there. Why is it doing this? Why is it following me? What does it want? Is it trying to communicate with me? I don't speak, eye tentacle monster. I am sorry. I wish I did. I'm sure it's a beautiful language. Some say the language of love. Can I collect these mushrooms? I wonder what happens if I slam into them. Oh, I bounce. That's kind of sweet. I could just be pinballing my way through here pretty well. That thing is definitely following us. You know how you get that feeling sometimes? Someone like creeping after you in the night. You turn around, there's nobody there. This time, there is someone there. I'm gonna call him Charles. Charles the tentacle monster. They're kind of cute, I guess. In a very strange, tentacly, slimy kind of way. But still delightful in the fact that their name is Charles. That, to me, makes them even sweeter. I don't know why, but it kind of disarms the Charles. That way, you don't have to be afraid of them. You can call him Charles. Or Chuck! Chuck, that's a really amazing nickname. What happens if I get close to you? Ah! No, Chuck! No! I've loved you since the day I met you. Why would you betray me like this? Oh, you're just kind of an angry little boy, aren't you? Oh, it's okay, Charles. Charles, leave me alone! Oh, you did. Sweet. I think that was them leaving me alone. Charles has definitely messed up my sanity. My eye just went back to normal. Cool. Forget what I was saying. Apparently my reaction time is very slow today. Probably because I haven't had much sleep. Also, that's probably explaining a lot of why I'm a little bouncing all over the place. Anyway, a large man is watching you through the billowing smoke, talking about bouncing all over the place, of a campfire, idly carving away at a wooden stake. He stands as you pull ashore. I is here. That just moved! No! Bad! Was that Charles? Chuck? Chucky boy! Chuck E. Cheese? Look, it just did it again! Hey, buddy, did you know this whole place is like moving and sliding around you? From that look on your face, I'd say you've encountered the local wretches. Take a seat. I'm good, thank you. The fact that you haven't stopped whittling away a sharp point at the end of that stick ever since you started talking to me makes me uncomfortable. Oh, never mind. I joined him by the fire. Sure, why not? The boys called them mind suckers. Charles? No, Charles is a good boy. On account of them, well, affected the mind. My mind cannot be affected. I don't have one. I'd ask you for safe passage away from here, but not until after I've avenged my squadron. Oh, what happened to them? A number of us went down in the fog, crashing into trees or ditching into the water. Those that survived rallied here under the boughs of this giant tree. But it offered us scant protection before help could arrive. Our numbers quickly dwindled, picked off by the fiends and the forest. And the cannibalism? Question mark? Was it the cannibalism? Is that what dwindled your numbers? You have to tell me if you're a cannibal. That's the law. You have to say. But none would help me in my fight. Are you any different to the rest? Nope, not right now. Actually, you know what? I'm kind of bored, so yeah, I can help. I got nothing better to do. That, and if I deal with Charles, I can go get the thing I need to summon the devil himself. Yay! What a trade-off, I guess. Nothing this fisherman does is going to be good, so let's do the bad as best we can. First, we need to find the lost pieces of my squadron's mortar. I have one! Not with me. In storage. In fact, you might have a storage here. You might already have it. I have this magic teleportation thingy. What do I do after that, though? Other planes went down to the north and east of where we are now. I'll mark the possible crash sites on your map, and you go and see what you can salvage. Oh, how will you honor your squad mates? Oh, I got dog tags! You can has them! Oh god, did I sell those? Oh, I hope I didn't sell those. I've hung a few of their dog tags. No! Did I sell those? But I've only got a few. Did I sell those? Then go away! I gotta quit talking to you! Wait, number of mechanical doodads, okay. That still doesn't answer. Did I sell those? My storage. No. Oh my god, I didn't sell them. Oh, I would feel so bad. Here, you could also has this. I can go left, which is actually west. Okay, that's going to be over here where Charles is moving the mangrove around me. Either that or, just like everything else in this game, it's just a psychological trick of the mind. It seems like it's just on a random timer, though, not like it's thinking and feeling. Unlike Charles, who seems to feel really bad and want to ruin my day just because their day sucked. Sorry, Charles, but I didn't wake up on the wrong side of the bed. You did. Oh my god, it's an alligator! Or, wait, yeah, big, bulky, round-nosed alligator, right? Because crocodiles, I think, have the pointy nose. But that's cool. I just want to deliver this mortar so my friend can also use massive explosions to do massive damage to all of the wildlife around here. But you know what? When you get a chance to use a massive mortar, you gotta take it, right? You have to. It's the law. I don't know whose law, but it's my law. While I work on assembling the mortar, you can get started on the next phase of the plan. You may have noticed some contraptions in the lagoons around here. I've assembled those traps in the mine suckers. Okay? We just need to lure them in there. I knew it! I knew Charles had to hop in that ring for some stupid reason. Once they're in there, you see I can fire on them with our new and improved mortar. And that'll be the end of them. No more nightmares. Oh, are they affecting your mind at night? Okay, I guess I understand. Special bait? How does one do that? Now, if I put this here... Chucky! Oh, load the trap with bait. Is it because I don't have all of the bait? How do I know what the bait is for this? Okay, I need 2 of these. Hopefully you're a heck of a shot with that mortar because you're pretty far away. A large cage is suspended over the water. A small receptacle is floating underneath. Load the trap! Huh? Load the trap? I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I have found trap. I don't know how to load the trap. Maybe this isn't the right bait for this trap? I'll go to the next one and see. Oh, I have to give them the bait. Well, the fish. I have to give them the fish and they load or create the bait? They create the bait. I load the bait. They create the bait. That's what I'm doing wrong. I thought for sure that it was me who had to go and do that. Well, I guess before I do anything else, I want to make all of the baits. And there's bucket number 1 of gross disgusting bait and bucket number 2 of gross disgusting bait. And now we get to blow up Charles. Yay! Are you ready? I hope you're ready, because when I summon the Charles, the might of Chucky will be coming down upon us. Load the bait. Now can I run away? You load the bait into... There's Chucky! Shoot him! Shoot it! Oh. It's not... It's not attacking me, it's eating. Oh, how delightful. It's kind of cute. Let's back up a bit. Ooh. Fire away! Oh, boom, baby! Can I has anything? Oh, I can! Inside the obliterated mine sucker, the airmen will be expecting proof of their success. Chunk of flesh. Awesome. Be prepared to get obliterated. Mm-hmm, yes. Yep. You are happy, I can tell, about being obliterated. I'm sorry. I know you're just doing what Chuckies do best, but unfortunately for you, you showed up and dealt and messed with the wrong fisherman. The last bait is loaded, and the last Charles is moving in to be struck down by Jim Bob. I don't know if their name's really Jim Bob. They're called airmen, but I'm assuming they're Jim Bob because they seem like a Jim Bob to me. Don't know why. Maybe it's because they love massive explosions like me. Whoa! Bye, buddy. It was nice. Well, it was something knowing you. Not nice, I guess, but something. It was knowing you. You drop the large bloodied carcass in front of the airman. His eyes fill with sadistic delight. I knew I should be worried about you. Oh, he bends down and plunges his knife into the soft flesh. It falls away before the blade revealing a glint of metal. Is that what I needed? Whoa, I was expecting one of the like silvery necklaces that we've seen so far. That one is very ornate. He stands back from the corpse. A melancholic look comes over his face. And now, well, that's that, I suppose. I could fast travel, but I'm also looking for cloth. That way we can get our next tier hull upgrade. Oh my god, no! There's a skinny brown dog. It's leaping around in the shallows. Occasionally it lunges at the water, snapping at some small silvery fish. Its technique isn't effective. What do you mean, disembark? Feed the fish, you idiot! Oh no, yes, disembark. Here, not like leave. That's continue sailing. Yes, disembark. Give the fish, or give the dog the fish. Throw some fish towards the dog. It's hungry. You throw some scraps into the water near the dog. It pounces at the splash and swallows seawater. No, don't do that. Call for the dog. Dog wags its tail briefly but doesn't move. Slowly approach. You wade toward the shore. As you get nearer, the dog backs up a little and it sits. Okay, now throw some fish at the dog. You throw some scraps toward the dog, which land in the sand. The dog eats them along with a mouthful of sand. Oh, you big dummy. I love you so much. Now call for dog. You make soft, encouraging noises. The dog cautiously approaches. It stops just out of your reach. Oh my god, if I make a mistake, do I lose the dog? Hold out some fish. It's starving. This will help. You hold out some fish in the palm of your hand. The dog approaches slowly, but soon begins licking at them. Oh, yes! Pat the dog. You reach out and gently pat the dog. Its eyes follow your hand, and it seems to understand you're not a threat. Take dog with you. Pat the dog. No, don't leave. You make your way back toward the boat. As you're wading out, you hear the sloshing of forelegs cutting through the water. You stop and turn around. The dog is standing a few paces behind you. It tilts its head questioningly. Let it follow you. You continue, this time with the dog alongside. Its tail is wagging so hard it beats the water into a froth behind it. Oh, when you get on the boat, you turn around to pull the dog on board. Yes. You lift the dog onto the deck. It walks around briefly, but before curling into a ball and looking up at you. Maybe you could find this dog a more permanent home. This is its home. It is now permanently on my boat. I will never find that dog a more permanent home. This is it. Even though I get into some pretty scary and horrifying situations I probably wouldn't want the doggo to be in. Oh, I know the perfect person for the doggo. This dog needs a home. Do you want it? Please be good to the dog. Oh gosh, let me see. The dog bounds over to the researcher. She crouches down to pet the dog, grinning. The dog licks her chin in response. No, the dog loves you more than it loves me. I could definitely take this one off your hands, and I'd love the company. Are you sure? Yes, you should take the dog. Don't do any weird experiments to it, but you should take the dog. I can tell that the dog loves you a lot. Go ahead. Oh, I hate it. My heart, it's gonna explode. Yes, thank you. Oh, we're going to be such good friends. He can be my assistant. Oh, that's cute. Suddenly, the dog stands upright and begins to retch, its stomach heaving. Seconds later, it vomits a wet glob onto the floor. Something glistens through the mucus. Oh, that's interesting. I suppose that's yours if you want it. I will always keep it by my side to remember you. I can clean the rest up. Don't worry about it. I hope so. It's your dog now. That's part of being a dog owner. Cleaning up after the mess, but oh my God, I need to get away from here. I came here for cloth and all I got was heartbreak. But I've basically exhausted all of my cloth areas I normally go to. So screw it. I'm done with hunting it down. I'm going to move on to the next section because after a few days, eventually the cloth kind of comes back, especially after I turn the game off and back on. Oh yeah, you probably didn't see this, but some maniacs set all of the crab pots right here by the opening and has been getting filthy rich off of all of the crabs that they've been guiding to this area using bait. Man, a real menace to society. No ships could ever come in and out of that harbor because there's so many lines for all the crab pots. Not that I care very much, though. Whoever that maniac is, I hope they find them and bring them to justice, or some semblance of it. Besides that, I'm just going to venture on. I'll come back and I'll do the upgrade later. Oh, that's right. Collector. Hello, I'm talking to you, aren't I? An excellent find demands pride of place in my collection. Why? Because it's a gorgeous necklace? A shimmering necklace was removed. Oh, he sweeps aside some scraps on a dusty table. Candle wax pooling in its corners, he places the necklace carefully in the clearing. And I suppose you'll be demanding recompense as well. I don't demand anything, but I do expect it. Once more, he opens the book, dust pouring from the pages as he reads aloud. You begin to feel weak, but you're rooted to the spot. Knees on the verge of buckling. Ability unlocked. Atrophy. Instantly harvest an entire shoal of fish. As he finishes speaking, you feel blood rushing back to your legs. A strange feeling of power grows in your chest. I can command the fish, like Aquaman, to jump upon my boat. I shall catch them all in one single swoop of my mighty hand. We're so close. One more remains. I loathe to suggest it, but the abyssal plane on the approach to Devil's Spine is a likely candidate. See what you can find. I'll mark a location on your map where you can begin your search. Anything else? No, not really. You just gave me my new, cool, awesome, evil superpower. So I'll probably make my way over to where I was previously, which I should not have been. I'm gonna go over to Steel Point and see what that's about, and Devil's Spine and see what that's about. A lot of volcano, we've seen it once. This time I'm ready for it. But unfortunately I'm out of time for this one, and in the next episode I'll have the cloth and our new upgrade and probably cleaned up this mess in the harbor. So thank you so much for watching this one, and remember to take care and goodbye!